Hello, friends. A very good day to all of you, and welcome to CCR TV. I'd like to share a secret with you. One of my favorite saints belonged to the Apostolic Carmel, and I'm sure you also know this saint. Her name is Saint Therese of Lisieux. She used to quote certain sayings which many people are familiar with. And one of those that I like very much says, the value of life does not depend upon the place we occupy. It depends upon the way we occupy that place. Let me repeat that because it's so beautiful. The value of life does not depend upon the place we occupy. It depends upon the way we occupy that place. Well, friends, we have in our midst Sister Pascuala, a golden nun who has occupied several important places, but she has occupied them with dignity and zeal. So let me introduce to you Sister Pascuala and welcome Sister to this interview, to this session where we will converse with one another.
Thank you.
Okay, now you have a unique name, Pascuala, and what struck me is it a name given to you by your superiors or was it your birth name?
No, it is my maiden name, which means it is given from the beginning by my parents. I had a lovely godmother who came to my house and constantly told my parents, give my name to your daughter. And they told me also many virtues that she had, because of which I took this name. Although initially I was not also in favor of it. Of course, I was too small to know all that, but later on I was not much in favor of it.
Okay. Now tell me one thing. What would have happened if instead of a daughter, there was a son? Would that son become Pascual?
No, she put a condition. She said, if the daughter is born, give my name to her.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's how it worked.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I understand that you are about 75 years old. So maybe born in 1948. Okay. Where were you born?
I was born in the house in 1948 on 27th of March
And where?
in Goa, Nuve.
Okay. So Nuve is your birthplace.
Yes, yes.
Okay. What about your parents? Are they living?
At the moment, both my parents have expired. They are not living because I myself is 75. So I don't expect them to be living.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are their names?
My father's name is Francisco Dissa and mother's name is Rosa Mariana Falcão.
Okay. Now, you must have had siblings, brothers, sisters.
Yes.
How many?
We are total 6 children. And that means I have 3 more sisters and 2 brothers. So
Okay.
total 4 girls and 2 boys.
Okay. And where are all of them now?
2 of them are no more and the rest of them are living. That is, 1 brother and 1 sister have gone to God, and 1 sister is in Sweden, and the rest are in Goa, married here and there.
Okay. Now, Nuve, I understand you have Jesus and Mary Church.
Yes.
So
my
was that
church-
your parish?
Yes, my church is Jesus and Mary. Initially it was called Mindus Pobrish.
Okay. That's why
Yeah.
there's a school like that.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Because people believe that this Mother Mary has brought them up. They were very poor. It was a poor village. and they have all come up, and now they are even doctors and engineers in that area.
Very nice.
So they have great belief that Mother Mindless Publish have helped them to come up. So when Padigar wanted to change it to Jesus, Mary, Joseph, there was great protest sort of. But still, feast day did not change. Mine is probably only in November.
Is it? Okay.
And Jesus, Mary, Joseph is kept on another day to please the vicar.
Now, as you were growing up, I'm sure either your parents or other family members and maybe even the priests have helped you in your Catholic faith. What have you to say about that?
In my Catholic faith, I have not much association with the priests and all. My parents only, I used to go with my mother to the church. And our home was a place of prayer and devotion. My parents were very God-fearing, and they brought us up with great love and affection. And so from one another, we are six, no? From one another we learned catechism.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
we used to teach. And we had that one person, the elder one had to teach the younger one.
Okay.
That way we came up in our faith.
And to what do you attribute your call to become a nun?
To tell you the truth, I had never had any contact with anybody, nor anyone till today I remember told me, do you want to join? They asked me. Or they never said, come and join. It is all my decision and my desire.
Okay, that's
I
unique.
Feel,
that's
yes,
unique.
Yes, I feel the desire is most important for any vocation. Whether for a priest or nun. If somebody tells you come and join and I join because of that, it has no good foundation.
Great. And did you experience any opposition to your call?
Yes, my father was never wanting me to become. We are 6 children, but every child like only one child for him.
Okay.
He really loved us, to tell you very sincerely. He really loved us. And even eldest sister wanted to become nun. He says, you will have to cross the dead body and go. Eldest daughter. And I am the 5th child.
Okay.
And when I wanted to become, he says, I will not bless you.
Okay.
So that extent, he was, it's not because he was not religious type, but he was very much religious.
So then how did you come in contact with your AC congregation?
AC, Novena school is very close for me, walking distance. So I went to that school till 8th standard, and they did not have further studies up to 8th only. Then my father said he used to overprotect me. For what reason, I don't know.
Okay.
So he says, if you go by bus and you will fall down, something will happen to you. That my elder brother, that is the first 2 children, went to Loyola for school.
Okay.
And they took part in NCC, this and that. And me, I don't know why he was saying he will fall down, this will happen, that happened. So I became very sad in the school, I think.
Okay.
That one sister noticed and she called me and said, what happened? You are not looking so happy. Then I said, my father is not allowing me to continue the studies in Margaon. Yeah. So she said, don't worry, call your father, I will take you to Mapsa.
Okay. Mapsa would be the St. Mary's?
St. Mary's.
Okay.
Up to 8th, no, 9th, 10th, 11th. That time 11th was the SSC.
Correct. So then tell me, you joined the Mapsa St. Mary's convent, and from which class to which class?
9th, 10th and 11th.
Okay. Now, soon after that you joined the ACs, or it took some time?
No, soon after that. You know what happened when I was 9th standard? I got a desire to join. How I got that desire to join was, I got a kind of vision when I was praying in the chapel.
Okay.
And that vision was all the souls kind of thing falling in the fire.
Okay.
Yeah. So I said I must pray for. So the prayer was the great this thing desire. Yeah.
Okay.
Motivating force.
Mhm.
So I said I want to become a sister. I never thought of, but this was there at the back of me, and I used to pray daily for the souls.
Okay.
For the souls that they may be saved. Even now I pray that all the astray people may come round to God. So that is my great desire. And then soon after, because I was already 21,
Okay.
21, and I knew the world enough and everything, and my sisters and all married by then. So I was left.
Okay.
Yeah, sisters were married, only brother was left, and he said, unless you are settled, I will not marry.
Okay.
And because of that reason, I went forward to join,
Okay.
because of my brother.
So then, when you joined, you must have begun as a novice or a postulant, then novice, and then you must have done your vows. And what happens after your vows?
When I joined in 1969, I joined.
Okay.
I was 21 that time. And after that, the 2 years, I was good in studies. So they saw my report, and that time only, even though I was, they were not sending that way to go for studies. Seeing my report, they said you go for science,
Okay.
PUC, at St. Agnes College. So I went there, and then soon after that, I did my profession 1971.
Okay.
In 1971, I did profession, and I was transferred to Nuve to complete my BSc. I didn't finish BSc, only
Okay.
PUC, which means 12th standard. Then I went to college. I finished my BSc in 1975 in Kamal College.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
After becoming sister, I finished my BSc.
Which is normal because many of us work and then we continue our
Yeah.
studies. Okay. Now, I understand that nuns are not kept fixed in any one place. So, which are the different places you were posted at?
Soon after doing my BSc, I was first posted at Ahmedabad, Naurangpura, Mount Carmel Convent.
Okay.
And there, 1 year's experience I got in teaching. Then I got admission soon after that in BL
Okay.
at Santa Cruz College.
Not in Goa, but
No, Bombay.
Bombay.
Yeah, Bombay, Santa Cruz, I got admission there. And sister was very happy, and she said, you stay 1 year back. I was to go for final vows. I was crying. Sister said, what is more important? She asked me. I said, sister, I want to do my vows. She said, no, you do B.Ed first. So I did B.Ed in 1976, 77, and then 78 I did my final vows.
Okay.
1978.
Okay. And you must have been posted in different parts of India?
Yeah, from there, soon after doing my vows, I went back to Ahmedabad.
Is it?
For 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice feeling I had, because I felt wanted and pleased, like I was there. If they didn't want me, they wouldn't have sent me again.
It was a familiar place for you.
Familiar place, and again they sent me the same place. No, and it's nice school,
Okay.
big school also. Till 81 I was there. After 81 they sent me to Kamal College to do MSc,
Oh,
which I did that MSc. And as I was waiting for college to reopen to Chogle, we did not have MSc in Nuve. Chogle, they wanted to send me from Nuve. So instead of going there, I said, sister, I would like to teach in the school level only, not go to MSc.
correct.
So because of that, they sent me, meanwhile they wanted a science teacher in Nagpur. So she said, all right, since you don't want, you go to Nagpur. From 81 to 87, 8 years, I taught in Nagpur science.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
up
And
to 10th standard.
okay. And did you ever hold a post of principal or manager or anything like that?
Yes, I first of all I retired in 2006.
Okay.
Post for principalship. I was vice principal for 14 years.
Oh my, it's quite a long
because
time.
I did not want to become principal because I didn't enjoy very good health. Now and then I used to get little sick, never bedridden or confined to bed, except once, 87, 88. I was I was in Gandhidham that time, and there also I was sent because of science.
Okay.
We had very few science teachers in our congregation.
Okay.
So she said, I got bronchitis type and like cholera, purging and vomiting, rice water, that kind. And I finally ended with bronchitis.
Okay.
Then sister took me to Bombay within 1 year. And I was 4 years there for treatment.
Okay.
But not all the years of treatment. I was going for treatment, coming back, and I was vice principal for 4 years there.
That's in Bandra.
Bandra.
Okay.
I was Bandra Mount Carmel. So I was vice principal there. And from there, vice principal, I put some time, 92. Up to 92 I was there in Bandra. From 92 to 97 I went to Pune. Again vice principal there 7 years.
So that's a place in Pune, Lulanagar.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
And that's where you became principal for how many years?
Since I didn't want to become principal and I stayed as a vice principal, so for last 7 years only I was principal.
Okay.
Up to 2006 I retired.
Okay. Right.
From 99 to 2006 I was principal in Pune.
Okay.
From vice principal I became principal. That's another honor for me because to be vice principal means it is always you have to put on little more strictness to be vice principal, to take care of the whole staff, supervise their studies, this and that, their lessons and all. Have to be little more firm. Then to become principal there, it was really, I felt appreciated by the staff that I could become also principal there and retire also there 2006.
You have finished your Golden Jubilee. Do you remember which year?
2021 I finished my Golden Jubilee in Holy Rosary Convent.
Okay. So if you go back 25 years, you must have celebrated your Silver Jubilee in Lulanagar.
Yes, 1996 I did my Silver Jubilee, for which I invited my dear ones from Goa,
Okay.
and they came.
And did you have a party for the Golden Jubilee?
Yes, it was a great party because they were coming also. No, we are allowed to celebrate Silver Jubilee, but Golden I couldn't celebrate because of the COVID.
Okay.
Practically all the arrangements were done, but we couldn't celebrate.
Okay. I would love to ask you lots of things, but
Yeah.
very importantly, I would like to know what message do you have for people whom you are in touch with? For instance, the nuns, the postulants, novices, youth in general.
I would first of all, I would say from my experience of becoming a sister, never become priest or nun just because somebody tells you. You come and join or you become a priest because it requires desire first, just like a person getting married, have a desire and go with a boy and gets engaged. So in the same way, I had to have desire to become a sister, and then I commit myself to become a sister. So that is the way I thought, and when you become of your own conviction a sister, you don't easily look around and see who is doing what.
Correct.
I see this is my call and I will follow it. Otherwise, if you don't come with your own conviction, then you start looking, this one is doing that and that one is doing that, and get dissipated with other people's calls.
Correct.
That is one thing I would like to tell the young ones who are joining and becoming, because they should first desire to what they want
Correct.
and commit themselves.
And what is your message to youth in
And
general?
to tell them that life is beautiful, and the experiences that we get through our life, they are valuable. And and the people like you, like, make it more memorable. People around us make the life more memorable. So this is what I would like to tell them.
So thank you, sister, for being with us and sharing your experiences.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you also.
Yes. And on behalf of CCR TV, thank you once again. And to all of you viewers, you have heard sister and whatever she had to say. So pick out what helps you to become better Christians, better persons. God bless.